If you're into fun and you love to play.
If you like funny jokes that put you away.
If you like to dance to a slamming sound and you like having lots of friends around.
And if you're one of those kids who lives by the rule that sad is bad and happy is cool.
Ooh, little buddy, you're about to see you're in the very best place that you could be.
Hey, it's Lamb Chops, play along. Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Come join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
Bounce your bottom in your chair. Bounce it here, bounce it there. And with tender, loving care, bounce it everywhere. Bounce it fast, bounce it slow. Bounce it high, bounce it low. Sing while you bounce along.
One more chorus of our song. Lamb Chops, play along. Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
And you, and you,
And you.
and you. Yeah, and especially you. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Every teddy bear who's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play. And here's a way we'll play today. Hold your teddy and turn around. Turn, turn, turn. Keep on turning. Turn, turn, turn. Hold your teddy and jump around. Jump, jump, jump. Keep on jumping. Jump, jump, jump. Hold your teddy and skip around. Skip, skip, skip. Keep on skipping. Skip, skip, skip. Hold your teddy and march around, tall and proud. Throw a kiss to the crowd. Hold your teddy and waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Waltzing a teddy feels good. Waltzing a teddy is fun. Lots of teddies will show today, arriving in fancy cars. And quite a few will be teddies too, great Hollywood movie stars. And in the future you're gonna see how folks will talk continuously about the day the teddy bears had a picnic. But maybe till the picnic starts, what we should do is rest up from what we've been through. I just want to make real sure when things begin, we'll be ready to join in. Now, I'm not saying go to sleep. No, that's not it. I just think we should rest a bit. Oh.
Get your teddy ready, get your teddy ready. Though he may be sleeping on your bed, he should be in your lap instead and gotten ready. Like I said, he should be gotten ready. Hold your teddy steady for a teddy bear tail. Hold his tail.
Okay, I'll tell you a good story all about teddy bears. And Mr. Bearly, my darling, this one's for you. All right, what story shall I tell? Oh, I'm going to tell the story of the lost bear. I know a little boy who once lost a teddy bear. It was a long, long, long time ago when I was as little as he. I still know this boy. He's a man now, and this morning we got to talking about his lost teddy bear. He said that he often thinks about his teddy. Do you think your mommy and daddy ever think about the teddy they had when they were little? What do you think? Yeah. Maybe, who knows? I sometimes think about my teddy. Yeah. Well, here's the interesting part. This boy told me that he'd just come home from visiting his very old grandpa, who told him about the land of the lost teddy bears. Have you ever heard of that place? No. Okay. His grandpa says nobody knows how the teddies get there. They simply disappear from where we are, and they turn up there. His grandpa says nothing else that gets lost ends up in lost teddy bear land, just teddy bears. He says that keys that get lost go someplace else, maybe with the marbles that get lost. I don't know. His grandpa says most people have never seen this teddy bear place because most people don't miss their teddy bears enough. Anyway, his grandpa says that when you miss one enough, then you might have a chance to get there. But the thing is, his grandpa says, even when you miss your teddy bear enough, you can only get there in a dream. Of course, I don't believe a word of it, but my friend insists that he's going there tonight. He doesn't care if there are millions and millions of teddy bears there. He'll know his. Maybe. Anyway, tomorrow morning, I plan to be at my friend's place when he wakes up. I want to know if he ever got to the land of the lost teddy bears. And if he did he find his bear? I'm even thinking of asking him if maybe he happened to see mine. Mine had a blue collar.
I love it.
I'm going to tell you a story that is called, let me see if I can find one I really love. Oh, this one's called Max the Genius. Carnegie Hall is one of the most famous concert halls in the world. Max was just 4 years old when he first played the piano there. How many of you play an instrument? Nikki does?
Me.
Yeah, I know you do. Okay, little Max was a genius. Everybody said so. One day his aunt pinched his cheek, and she said she couldn't wait to hear him play with a symphony orchestra the following month. Later in his room, Max rubbed his aching cheek, and he said to his teddy bear, "Freddie, you're so lucky. Nobody pays you any attention. People never leave me alone. I just want to be an ordinary kid." And Max poked his teddy bear in the chest. Like this, he went poke, poke, and he said, "Well, I'm through. I'm never going to play the piano again." And to everybody's horror, Max kept his word. And pretty soon, everybody stopped calling him a genius, and Max became just an ordinary kid. Well, one night, Max dreamed that he was at a concert hall, and Freddie the teddy was playing the piano. Max was amazed. The teddy bear was wonderful, all dressed up in a black tuxedo and a tie, and the audience would not stop clapping. When he woke up, Max, the little boy, was furious, and he wouldn't speak to poor stuffed Freddie. That day, Max perched on the piano bench, and he played more wonderfully than he had ever played before. Max was playing what his teddy bear had played in his dream, only Max was playing it better. He would show that teddy bear. And Max's father helped the boy write the music down, and in a month, you know what? Max was playing with the symphony orchestra. The audience would not stop clapping. And the child considered taking all the credit, but after his third bow, he held up his tiny hand for silence. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said, "this music was really composed by my friend Freddie." And the audience immediately began shouting, "Author! Author!" And they laughed when Max brought out his stuffed bear onto the stage, and they imagined that they were in on a great joke. But now, at least you know the truth, right?
Yes!
Good. This is a story about the treasure. What's a treasure? Who can tell me?
A treasure is a ruby or something.
Very good. A
Or
treasure.
something that you like and you find it.
A treasure is something that is really valuable. Well, a man who owned a toy store, he owned a toy store, but he had once been a thief. He had gone to jail many times, tired of so much of his life being spent behind bars. He decided at last he wasn't going to be a thief anymore. And that's how he happened to go into the business of selling toys. Well, he'd been in the toy business for some years when one day a robber, who had been his friend in the days when he too had been a thief, rushed into a store and begged him for a favor. This fellow had stolen a necklace, and he pleaded with the man behind the toy counter to hide his treasure for him. At any moment, he expected to be arrested by the police. The toy seller wanted no part of this stolen stuff, and yet he and the robber had been friends and had spent a year in a tiny jail cell together. And so it was that this seller of toys tore open a teddy bear. And what do you think he did when he tore open